here's where the name of the condition actually makes sense. So there are different ways of doing it. Actually, the United Kingdom has their own diagnostic like criteria. The United States have another one. They're different, but usually they combine these three things that you see here. Of course, number one could be polycystic ovaries. Might be logic, but actually that's not the first one. The first one means it's hyperandrogenism, which means a lot of male hormones. How we know that? Of course, we have the symptoms in a patient, and we run some blood tests to measure how much testosterone and some other hormones are present in females' blood. Also, menstrual dysfunction. So, of course, the patient has to have certain problems with their periods. Like I said before, skipping periods or not having a period at all. And the third and the last one, which gives the name to the condition, is having polycystic ovaries. How do we know that? With a regular ultrasound, we can know it. Basically, you're gonna see very similar to the picture I showed of the ovary with cysts, but you're gonna see like pearls, a little pearl necklace in the ovaries, which are little holes. What are those cysts? Why do women develop it? I'm gonna go back to that picture so you can see that better. Here's the picture. Well, the ovaries are there to produce eggs. That's their function. And they have a cycle every 28 days, actually like every 56 days, because one ovulation comes from one ovary, the next comes from the other ovary, and they take turns, right, left, something like that. But in the outer part of the ovary, a follicle, which is like the first part, the first stage of an egg, starts, and it goes and goes around the ovary until it's mature enough to be released. But when you have a lot of male hormones, that follicle never fully develops. So it just grows, and it's never released. So it just creates a hole in there. And then the next one does the same thing until you have a lot of immature follicles that are not useful anymore. So they accumulate there, creating that those cysts there. And of course, if the follicle it's never released, that means you never have a period. And of course, if you don't have a period and if you don't release an egg, then you're not going to be able to get pregnant. That's the reason why infertility is one of the symptoms. And I like to talk about this because fertility, it's very important. I've seen my patients in my personal experience, they are very worried because they think parenthood, being mothers, it's probably the most important part of being a women. And I understand that that's something men are not able to do, and I understand that. So I like to help them